Welcome to episode 26 of But That's More. I am your host, Astroknomer, and thank you for joining me on this episode. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, so I appreciate that. Again, hopefully everyone's having a good day today. Welcome. Say what's up in the chat if you're here. John is here bright and early. My man, what's up from the Windy City, Chicago? My man John from Chicago, Chi-Town is here. Thank you for joining me today, boss. I appreciate your continued support. So yeah, man, I'm here to talk about statues, man. I'm here to talk about geek content, geek topics, just all things geek. Last week we didn't have a episode last week, so I'm here for a good time, not a long time, man. Today is football day, NFL playoffs. I don't know if y'all watch NFL, but I'm a little bit off schedule, but my regular time would have been during right that smack dab in the middle of football time. So I said I need to go a little bit earlier today. Raiders here, my man Raider. How you doing, boss? Thank you for joining me today. Hopefully everyone's having a good day, man. Hopefully everyone's having a good day. So like I said, I won't hold y'all for a long time today. So we'll jump straight into it. The first thing I got today is, I don't know if anyone cares about this. I just want to throw it out there and y'all let me know if you care. Godzilla statues are coming to XM Studios. I don't know if there's a market for that. I don't know. I'm not a Godzilla. I wouldn't be a Godzilla collector, so I can't just say that I'm excited for it, or I can't say if it was a good move or not. But Godzilla is a huge franchise. So Raider says, who you got winning today? So, disclaimer, I am a Browns fan. Okay, I'm a Browns fan. I've a lot of ties to the Browns. So I know. So I'm gonna pick the Browns to win today, right? I know that's not. I know it's not like the most popular thing to do right now. I know that Kansas City is like, pick the win by 50 points and all this other stuff. I understand all that, but I'm a Browns fan, so I'm going with the Browns. And then the Bucks and the Saints, I got to go with the Saints. I got to go with the Saints today. That's even tough to say, by the way, because it's kind of hard to go against Tom Brady. Because he's Tom Brady, but I gotta go with the Saints, man. Gotta go with the Saints today. John says, my boy Baker Mayfield from Oklahoma. Yes, sir. Baker. I'm excited, man. I'm excited to see Baker has to have the best game he's ever had in his entire life today. Everyone, a lot of people on the Browns, if they want to win, a lot of people on the team have to have their best game they've ever played, ever in life. No mistakes. You cannot make a mistake against Patty Mahomes, my homeboy. You cannot. But anyway, all right. I won't bog y'all down. This isn't a sports podcast or a sports live stream. John says, Sooner Nation. Yes, sir. All right. Okay. So I don't know if y'all know this, but XM told us that we have more details coming to the new Batman Who Laughs 1/4 scale piece from them. If y'all remember, they revealed it, put it up for PO, the one with the wings and all that stuff. There was a lot of pushback. A lot of people were saying, "Oh, there's not enough details." There's a lot of fuss, and so XM said, "Okay, we'll pull it back. We'll make some changes. We'll hear your feedback." And so now, apparently they confirmed that they're going to be adding some details to it. So that's good. I don't know. I think it's kind of weird because, before they even put it out, for PO, people were saying, we need these details. We need this. We need that. And I guess they just didn't care. And I guess whenever they really put it up for PO, nobody, or did they put it up for PO? I don't remember if they actually put it up or not, but maybe they didn't get the not that many people pre-ordered or whatever. I don't know. Raider says, hope for the best, but the half scale, $1 billion behind Mahomes, going to be rough. I see. He says hope for the best, but $500 million behind Mahomes. It's gonna be rough. Yeah, for sure. It's definitely gonna be rough. It's gonna be a hard. It's gonna be a hard game today. But also last week we beat the brakes off the Steelers, so there's that. But you can make the case that the Steelers were trash. We won't get into all that. All right. Let's see. So okay, I just want to ask a simple question, and we'll keep going. Is anyone on the market for a Vision premium format? A show of hands. I just want to know, because I want to know if I'm off here. Am I off in thinking that we should have a Vision PF? No Vision PF. I'm the only one. Okay, well that's fine. That's the only thing I was trying to figure out is if we need a Vision PF, because that's kind of, you know, it's kind of what I was looking for. So yeah, I'm on the market for a Vision PF. I was just trying to check the temperature, see if other people were on the market. All right. Oh, let's see. John says I will get a Vision PF statue. Okay. Raider says we'll be dope. Okay. All right. Good. So we're all in this together, guys. Okay. I just want to make sure. Reason why I'm asking is because I tried to start a Vision PF train on Facebook and it just didn't work. Like people didn't care. So I kind of felt bad, and I was like, is my statue taste bad? Like, do I have a bad taste in statues? But it looks like I don't. John says the last one was from Bowen. Yeah, I don't know. Here's my thing, because, you know, they Sideshow announced the new Scarlet Witch statue that's coming from them in their 12 days of Sideshow, right? My thought process is, if we're doing a Scarlet Witch premium format, why wouldn't you, in the same 12 days of Sideshow, reveal a Vision PF? Like, that's just almost a no-brainer, because if you get a Scarlet Witch PF and you got a Vision, they go together, people will probably buy them by the pair. You see what I'm saying? Almost like just how they did the Gambit and Rogue. They showed it to us. Well, I don't know when they showed it to us, but I know that I saw them together in a pair at New York Comic Con 2019. And so when I saw the two at a pair, so okay, we got the two coming. I mean, show us the two together. I mean, but they also don't give us previews, which sucks. But anyway, I'm going on a tangent. All right. Let's see. We got this is what I want to talk about. The new Sinestro Rebirth statue. I think this is 1/6 scale from XM Studios. I thought this was pretty cool. This is a bigger statue. This is, how much is this? Let's see. Let's see. $6.99. $5.25. That's pretty expensive for a 6 scale. Usually they'll be a little bit less than that, a little bit more affordable, but that's a premium format number to me. That $5.25. That's a premium format dollar amount to me. And I don't know if I would. I mean, I would really have to love Sinestro at 1/6 scale in order to purchase this. And I would have to literally be committed to this 1/6 scale line. And I also feel like if they're doing this 1/6 scale Rebirth with Sinestro, I would imagine, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong here, is there a 1/6 Rebirth Green Lantern? This is another one where I would probably try to do it in pairs. Gambit Rogue, Scarlet Witch Vision, this Sinestro, and Green Lantern Rebirth. And maybe have him with a construct or something like this too. Green Lantern. I don't know. How tall is it too? Let's see. It is 47 centimeters. What is... 47, 18 inches. Wow. He's 18 and a half. He's actually a good size. He's pretty tall. That's because he's standing on top of that construct. But I guess that price is warranted with when you think about materials, how meticulous it is, how detailed it is. But this is actually my first time looking at it, guys. This is my first time looking at it with y'all here, because I haven't really looked at it, any paid any attention to it. I kind of tried to wait on purpose to kind of see it for the first time with you guys. It actually looks pretty decent. Doesn't look bad at all. I feel like his pose could have been a little bit different, but I'm not mad at this. You know what I'm saying? A pretty cool figure. All right, now let's keep it moving, guys. Let's keep it moving. All right, so this is something John says he really loves the base. I think the base is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, I think that the base is pretty cool. The next thing I kind of want to get into is the Queen Studios. I know y'all have probably heard about it at this point. This is the Queen Studios Spider-Verse statue. I'm sure you guys have heard about it at this point or seen it. If not, here it is. This is the Spider-Verse statue. Like I said, you have Miles Morales, Peter Parker, and Spider-Gwen all on the same statue, and just kind of doing their thing, right? Let me know if you guys haven't seen this, but I thought this was pretty cool. There was a lot of pushback and a lot of feedback from the community because of the base. The explosion on the base looks very nacho-y. Looks like nachos, and so a lot of people were not happy with that. And so like literally they put this out whatever day that was, and then the very next day with all the feedback, Queen Studios was like, okay, we hear your feedback. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make the base a light up feature. So now the pictures that we see here, this isn't what the final thing will look like. This whole nacho-y base down here is going to be a light up feature, which means, or at least you would think, that they're going to have to repaint this whole nacho explosion piece here. Now they have to reshade it and put more shading into it so that the light up feature makes sense. And I mean, I think that's pretty nice of them, man. I can't tell you enough how appreciative I am whenever we have statue companies who actually listen to us and take our feedback and actually do something with it. Because a lot of times, like you said, I mean, I know for like Sideshow doesn't really, I mean, they take feedback and things like that, but I mean, I just have to really appreciate and really highlight companies like Queen Studios and XM Studios, where they they hear the feedback and they do something about it quickly. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, a lot of times, I mean, that may be because of their business model, and they may, when they reveal it to you, they have room in the production cycle to make changes and things like that. They may try to, plan for things like that. But I mean, other companies, they may not, make room for changes. Like, this is the statue, this is what it is, we think this is cool, we don't care what you think, are you gonna buy it or not? I mean, it works, so, I mean, it works for them, but I mean, I just always, I'm very customer service and customer focused, like as a business mind, I'm just very customer focused, and I always, try to think of what the customer wants, because I can think something's cool all I want, but if that's not what the customer wants to purchase, that's just not what the customer wants to purchase. And if that's not what the customer wants to purchase, then they won't purchase it and I won't make any money. So I'm going to give you what I want. I'm going to give you what you want, no matter what my needs are, because I'm not the one that's buying it. I need y'all to buy it, and I need y'all to think it's cool and dope. So, you know what I'm saying? So that's just my thought process on it. John says, really love the base. He said, I think that was about the old statue. He says they should listen to feedback. If not, they really won't sell what they have made. Yeah, I agree, man. You know, if you want to maximize, one thing I've learned about this statue community is if you want to maximize your profit, maximize your sales, the best thing for you to do is just make good product. And whenever you know, maybe you missed the mark, take that feedback and act on it. And because a lot of times normally it's not like a huge thing. Like the only thing that's really wrong with this statue is the base. And for me, a nitpick for me is I feel like Miles Morales' neck is like really long. Let me show you some other pictures. But I feel like his neck is actually kind of long and it could be shorter. These pictures won't, this one will. Because if you look here, look at his neck. I feel like his neck is kind of long, in my opinion. That's just my personal opinion. But outside of that, outside of like the explosion, I do think this is a cool piece. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, there was a lot of nitpicks. I mean, people had a lot to say about it, most of which was the base of the, you know, the explosion. They said that the spider webs looked very plasticky. I think they may have been, I mean, there was an opportunity to make them better, I guess. That wasn't a huge issue for me. And then the last thing was Miles Morales' neck. Outside of that, I mean, other than that, this statue is really, really cool. I mean, what else can you say? I mean, I think that it sculpted well. They did a good job. This is just a really good piece, man. Really, really good piece. Looks like this is one of those pieces where, you know, you really take it out of the box, because people don't give you 3 1/4 scale statues in one. You know what I'm saying? You don't get Spider-Gwen, Peter Parker, and Miles Morales all in one statue. That just doesn't happen. Now, granted, what I will say is that this is pretty, like these statues look pretty good, man. Look at this. This looks pretty cool. That looks really good. What I will say is that it is very tall. It's 1/4 scale, but it's about 28, 29 inches tall, which I feel like that's a bit overscaled in my opinion. I feel like they should, this is my opinion, I feel like they should just chop off like a third of the base, like the bottom of it, and just bring everything down to where now they're at 24, 25 inches. I think that would be perfect. But I just, me personally, I mean, 28, 29 inches, that's almost the same size as a 1/3 scale piece. And this is supposed to be a 1/4 scale statue, which, you know, I just want it to be a little bit smaller in my opinion. But outside of that, man, this is, I mean, they did a great job, man. Did a great job. The paint apps here, look at Peter Parker. He looks great. Spider-Man, he looks great. He looks great. Miles Morales, paint apps look great. They did a great job with this piece, man. This looks like a very put together statue. It's just, you know, there's some feedback, some opportunities for improvement. And I really appreciate how they're making those changes, you know. Look at that. This looks very clean. I will say that it does look very clean. All right, what else do we have on the docket for today? That was the new Spider-Man Spider-Verse statue. Oh, this is another topic. I know that a lot of you probably will like this. I know that I did. Deadpool 3. We got confirmation that Deadpool 3 will be in the MCU, so he will tie into the whole MCU and the greater scheme of things, and you know, all that, and it will be, rated R. And I thought that was huge because, as you all know, the MCU movies are usually PG-13. They try not to do too much, you know, they try to keep it family friendly, and you know, you can bring the whole family to come see a Iron Man movie or Avengers movie or whatever, you know. So I thought that was, you know, it's usually how they try to do it. But with this one, they you know, they said with the Deadpool 3 that, you know, obviously the last 2 movies have been rated R, and so I thought that keeping it rated R is on brand for Deadpool, and they are, which is really great. And then also too, you know, Deadpool is the king of breaking that fourth wall of, you know, he's the best person to like go between universes and, using the quantum physics, and how the Ant-Man's doing all this stuff, but he is the king of doing something like that. And I feel like with the Deadpool movie, they could 100%. It's almost impossible. They can do so many different things with Deadpool. I mean, they can do literally whatever they want because it's Deadpool. It's like literally Deadpool. Deadpool can, you can do anything. So I'm really excited about what they're going to do with him. I think that Deadpool 1, Deadpool 2, both great movies. Ryan Reynolds, he smashes that role every single time, and I'm just really excited about it. I hope that he's in the next X-Men movie, or maybe not the next one, because I think the next one probably gonna be an origin story. But whatever they do, their big Avengers situation, I hope that he's in it, and it's going to be interesting to see how, if they bring him together with everyone else, how they tone him down. Because they're going to have to. You're right. For an Avengers movie, it can't be rated R. So we'll see. We'll see what they do. But anyway, moving along from Deadpool. So this is also something that I don't know if people care about, but Anne Sarnoff, she works at DC. She confirms that, I think she works for Warner Brothers. But anyway, confirms that Warner Brothers is building a DC universe plan. So what that means is that the MCU type, build up to in-game type situation, which Marvel has conditioned me to think like that so much. Like this past Wonder Woman movie, I'm like, my first thing was, how does this fit into the grand scheme of everything? But then I was like, oh, it doesn't. They're not doing that. And I feel like it just makes everything so much better. They'll make way more money doing it that way too. Like if they, Avengers type stuff, like it'll end up making way more money. Raider says, have him cleaning up the timeline the way he can free range to kill whoever without affecting the real MCU. He can clean up a lot of timelines. He can go back in time, go forward in time, jump back and forth, and just do all types of stuff. I'm very excited about what they're gonna do with Deadpool now that he's in the MCU. So glad they made that possible. Marvel's making all the right moves. But back to DC, I really do think that they can make a lot of money with this DC stuff. With the Snyder Cut, is going to be freaking huge. I do think that a lot of these standalone movies, like the Batman, the new Batman movie with Twilight, what's his name? Wow, I'm having a brain fart. Anyway, with him and his Batman movie and just all that type of stuff, like the Joker movie, like these are all just like one-off movies, which I'm sure, like the Joker movie, this new Batman movie, is gonna do well. It's gonna do really well. The Suicide Squad movie, I think that all these movies are gonna sell very well. But if it means something, more people, you have to think about this. If it means something in the grand scheme of, the universe, if the movie's good, people will be more apt to come to all your other movies. Like if you do a Suicide Squad movie, but then you do another Batman movie, it's like, okay, well, how will Batman's movie progress, build on what happened in the Suicide Squad? And it makes it very interesting, and piecing it all together and theorizing, and it just makes it way more fun. So Robert Pattinson, yes, thank you, John. Yes, I don't know how his name just escaped me. Pattinson. That's what I was trying to think of, Pattinson, because that was a nickname that he came up with. But I just couldn't think of it. Anyway, yes, really excited about this. Really waiting to see how DC puts it together. Hopefully, we'll see who the new villain is. I don't know if Darkseid's out of the out of the scope of what we're doing here, because I mean, it was kind of a failed attempt the first time around. DC just went about it the wrong way, so I don't know if they do a hard reboot, or I don't know if they do a hard reboot, or do they just try to continue going forward and try to do something else and maybe try to tackle Brainiac, or I mean, I don't know. I don't know what they do. Trigon. I know that's more of a Teen Titans type person, but he's a level of threat that can be next level. I don't know. We'll see. Speaking of DC, wait. John says, will DC revamp Green Lantern? I'm almost positive that they will. John says, hopefully, if they, let me see if maybe I can. Let me see something, guys. Let me see if I can do something here. I was trying to see how I can, maybe if I can do a little trick, but never mind. DC revamp Green Lantern? I think so. Hopefully they do, and they should do John Stewart character. John, I couldn't agree with you more. They definitely should do John Stewart. That would be freaking awesome. John Stewart as Green Lantern would be, I would love it. And the statues that come behind it would be phenomenal. I'm mad that I missed out on the first John Stewart statue. I really want that statue now. I should have gotten it. But anyway. Yeah, really excited about this, man. Really excited about what route they take. And like I said, speaking of DC, I don't know if you guys have heard, but Ray Fisher, there's a lot of DC news, I know, movie stuff. But Ray Fisher, the guy who plays Cyborg, I don't know if y'all heard this, but he actually got fired from his role. And now he's not a part of the DCEU anymore. He was actually going to be a huge part of Flashpoint, the movie, the new Flash movie that's coming, but they cut him, and they pretty much are rewriting the Flashpoint plot, and he won't be in it because of a lot of stuff that happened behind the scenes with him expressing a lot of concerns with how Jeez Louise. Wow, today's, I don't know, maybe I need to eat lunch. What is his name? 1 second, guys. Let me see. The Justice League director. Whedon. I was going to say Keaton. I was thinking about Keaton, but okay, yeah, Whedon, Josh Whedon. How Josh Whedon was, they say, there was claims that he allegedly was racist, that he was mistreating Ray Fisher, and but we never got anything about it, like, or any details, like what he did, what he said. No one else came out and said anything, so I mean, it was kind of weird. I mean, you can't just say, oh, so-and-so is mistreating me, and then you say, hey, okay, so what is he doing? And then you say, well, ask him. It's like, how about you just tell me? Yeah, man, it really just sucks, man. I really liked him. He was a really good Cyborg. Interested to see how they recast that role, because they have to do Cyborg. I mean, come on. Or they don't have to. I mean, they could do someone else. They could do John. We do need a Martian Manhunter, so I don't know. We'll see. Excited about all this stuff. Oh, by the way, there was a rumor that Chris Evans was coming back as Captain America. He declined. He debunked that whole theory. It's not real. So yeah, I don't think. And when I heard this, I was kind of mad. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I was actually a little upset because, why? I mean, they technically didn't kill him, but his story arc ended in Endgame, and so it's like, why are we bringing him back? That doesn't make sense to me. Like, make his death mean something, you know? I hate when people. I hate when movies do that, where they kill somebody, then next movie he's back. Oh, he actually escaped the fire. Man, fam, if y'all gonna kill him, just kill him. Don't string him along and bring him right back, because now whenever people die, it won't be anything. I won't be sad, and just all that comes with it. So, all right, that's that. Let's see what else I got here. I know I have some more topics here. Before we do that, though, let's just get into some of these pictures. Where it says Falcon is Cap. Yeah, he is. He is. He literally is Cap now. I know this is a little segment that I kind of started where Raider says if you saw his last movie on Netflix. No, I haven't, I don't think. But I wanted to show you guys this picture of this guy's collection. I thought that these cases were very interesting, and I thought that this collection was very nice. And if you notice, these are all custom pieces. And I'm just not actually noticing this. Yeah, these are like classic, like what do you call it? Iconic custom pieces like this Colossus. I was like, why do I keep saying Colossus? Cyclops. Colossus is over here. Cyclops fighting the Sentinel hand, busting through his hand. That's really cool. This Rogue, Sentinel versus Sentinel head is really cool. This Iceman, he's very famous. This Colossus is very, more famous one as well. These are very good pieces, man. Very, very good pieces. That's a very expensive case there. I mean, very expensive display. I don't know if we talked about this last time, but it looks like Tweeterhead is announcing that we will be getting a new trilogy, a new Johnson looks awesome. I agree. A new trilogy, a new Wonder Woman, Superman, and Batman from Tweeterhead. I'm assuming 1/6 scale, maybe one. Nah, it can't be 1/10. It has to be 1/6. But I think that so far, I mean, these look really good. These look really cool. I think it all kind of depends on the coloring, how we paint it, and that type of stuff. But just from the look of it, the paint apps and stuff like that looks really good. I think they did a good job with that. I want to show a few more pictures. This is a fan art Black Panther here. Very small base, very small footprint. But this Black Panther is very defined, man. He's very fine. He's very cut, and this is the king, man, the king of Wakanda. I thought this was very interesting. I thought I'd show you guys. You see here we have like a lot of the details, a lot of the texturing here in his suit. They put a lot of extra like razzle bedazzle on his suit. I don't know if this is a part of this is more of a comic book accurate suit here. I'm not sure, but kind of like it a little bit more simplistic, almost like the movies. There's a shirtless portrait or shirtless torso as well. Tattoos is crazy. Muscles is crazy. It's very nice. Very nice. It's a lot of pictures of this guy. Okay, there's no more pictures of him. Johnson's Black Panther looks awesome. I agree. He does look pretty cool. This is a cover of Power Rangers. I think this is about Deodato. I think. I may be wrong, and I'm sorry if I am. I think this was about Deodato. This looks really cool. I thought this was a cool cover, really, really dope cover. I was trying to see what that says down at the bottom, but I can't really tell. Yeah, but this is done very well, painted very well, sculpted very well, drawn very well. Oh, this is the Spider-Man. We already kind of talked about that. Get into a few pictures here. Let's see. Okay, here's another picture of a collection. John says not into Power Rangers. I'm into Power Rangers because I kind of grew up on them, but I'm not a huge Power Rangers person per se. But I do really like Power Rangers. I think they're really, really dope. But I think this collection too is really cool. It looks like there's a TV in all of this too. It looks like that's like a 32-inch TV around this, but I don't see anywhere for you to sit down. Maybe there's a chair right where this picture was taken. But I think this is really cool, man. I think this is really dope. He said the room looks phenomenal. I agree. Here are some more close-ups. Man, there's a Deadpool on throne. Look at these pieces. Look at these pieces. Look at that. Iceman. That Storm back there. All X-Men right here. All X-Men. Really, really cool. Looks like he has a little bit of a Superman case going on here. All Superman. Yeah, I think that's Superman too, if I'm not mistaken. Survival's in the house. Thank you. He says X-Men look great. I agree. Look at this. We have this is a Superman piece here. Looks like we have Marvel down here. Looks like that's a Hulk. Captain Marvel. Who else we have here? Looks like there's a Thor, Captain America. There's a looks like this might be an Iron Spider. There's an Iron Man, Doctor Doom on throne. There's Thanos on throne there in the corner. Survivor says, you want to cover X and Rogue? Yes, I am. Stick around. Stick around for that. That's on the docket as well. Yeah, this is the 1/3 scale Superman. I think this is probably the best Superman ever made, in my opinion. It has a little Superman corner going on here. Another collection, another X-Men collection. I tell you, man, these X-Men collections, people are really into them. People are really into these X-Men collections, man. And they look good, all of them. All of them look really, really good. Yeah, Raider, yeah, that, I started to say that. It's a very Game of Thrones type throne that he was on. So yeah, I agree there. Yeah, this X-Men collection looks freaking cool, man. This looks really, really dope. I don't know. It looks like these may be just like regular cases, but then he put custom lights in there. Like he put the lights in there himself. That's what I'm assuming. That's what it looks like, at least. But let's see. Thinking about getting X-Men, Iceman, but not sure because of visible magnets. Survival. They say that you can fix that. Okay, Siri.
Is there something else I can?
Siri, I'm not talking to you. That's crazy. Yeah. So they say that you can fix that. I can't remember exactly how. They said that there's like I don't know if they say like some type of paint or something that you can put in his palm or something like that to where, or I don't know, I can't remember what type of material, whatever it was, but they said that you can put it over his palm to where you can't see the magnet anymore, or wherever it was. Maybe it wasn't his palm, maybe it was somewhere else. No, it was his palm because of the construct ice thing that's coming out of his hand. Yeah, they said that there's a way to fix it. Matter of fact, I can't remember exactly what it was, but B Mother Reviews on YouTube. He's the one who that I remember seeing that said that. So check out his video for for more information on that. But survival, if you might not know this survival, but I went back and forth for a long time on whether I should get that Iceman or not. I went back for a long time, like, because I'm a huge Iceman fan, but it's a very big base, and I liked it. I really liked that statue, but I didn't love it. I didn't love it. So since I didn't love it, I didn't get it, because I was like, well, I could get it because I do like it, but you know, I just didn't get it. And actually one day I mustered up the courage. I said I'm gonna just go ahead and get it, and just bite the bullet and get it. And if I end up not wanting it in the long run, I'll sell it. I went to go get it and it was sold out. And so it was like, dang. And also too, when people started putting out their pictures of Iceman, I was like, oh, it's really cool. I actually really like it. But again, I didn't end up getting it, and I'm actually not mad about it. I'm not mad about it at all. I have things on my statue list for this year that it's too much to be trying to get in all of it. So I'm okay with not getting Iceman. All right. Anyway, that was a little Iceman take just for survival. Let's talk about let's see what he says. He says, I only want to pair it with Dark Phoenix, Ice and Fire. Ooh, didn't think of that. That's actually not a bad idea at all. Especially if you already have Dark Phoenix. That's one of the ones that I want. I think that's the best Dark Phoenix I've ever seen. Very, very dope piece. But here we are. We have these are leaked pictures of the Grim Knight from Prime One Studios, man. And he actually went up for PO this past week, and yeah, man, these pictures look really, really good. Whenever we got the actual production pictures from Prime One, none of the pictures had him with the gun in the pictures. It was just him. Then kind of like his hands were like kind of like this, but then some pictures they were like covered like with mist and stuff like that, and the pictures with the guns were separate. And then actually just before this went out for PO, these were leaked. And what I'm thinking is that they were never really leaked. What it is, well, they were leaked, but they were leaked because people actually want to see him with the gun. But I think that there may have been like a licensing thing where DC didn't want to portray the Grim Knight with guns in his hand for whatever reason, so they technically could not, in their professional production pictures on the website, picture him with guns. But yeah, leaked pictures got out. So there's that. Survival says in some pics it looks good and some it looks plain. Yeah, man, I'm not a huge fan of this Batman myself. Do I think it looks cool? Sure. But am I in love with this? No, not at all. This does look really good. I'm not gonna lie. This looks really good. That's probably one of the better ones. Sorrel says only 300. You have to be lying. No way there's only 300. No way. We gotta go look at that right now, because I can't believe that. They're only making 300 of these. Look at that. That looks great. That does look really good. Wow, it's only 300. Wow. Yeah, as you can see here, he does not have the guns in his hand. Or the guns on his base. Yeah, they had to leak those pictures because if had they not, like, look at that. I mean, he obviously has the guns in his hand, right? Oh, they even blurred out the guns? What's the point? Come on, man. Okay, there we go. They say this is coming April 2022. That's over a year from now. And if this is coming April 2022, I mean, there's no telling when they're going to drop Red Death or Dawnbreaker. Like, I don't know what they're waiting on. How did this just get revealed at the last event, but then now this goes up for PO? But we've been waiting for months at this point for the Red Death. Come on, man. Ooh, you got 13 installments of this bad boy. Very reasonable, guys. Very reasonable. So I say go ahead and get it if you guys are down. Go ahead and get it, man. Go ahead and get it. Low ES too, only 300. That's a steal. You never see that. Some more pictures of this nice statue. I thought this was pretty cool. This is Attack on Titan. Very nice. Any Attack on Titan fans out there? John says, "Now that's a lot of extras." Extras, yeah, for sure. There's a lot of them. Very cool statue here. Here we go, Galactus with his hero, with my man Silver Surfer. I mean, is it me or does this look like this statue looks like it's like 50 inches tall? It looks freaking huge, or is that just me? Spiral says nothing can compare to Berserk. Totally different base. Here we are. We have a fan art Gambit here. Very different. Never saw anyone try to tackle this type of, this type of effect where he's swirling the staff. I mean, it definitely looks. I mean, I feel like they captured it pretty well. It definitely looks like he's twirling it very fast and throwing his cards at the same time. Looks his card effect looks very similar to the XM Studios one. And this little boom effect looks very similar to the Sideshow one. I don't know. This guy must know someone. Signal base. Then you have the option with him, just the card. Says Johnson's really like the Gambit. I feel like these it's very similar to the XM Studios one. That base looks really big too. Looks like it's a little bit deceiving. Here's a meme. Hey, we got a new subscriber. We didn't get a notification here, man. I don't know how to fix this. Let's just act like he just subscribed on the channel here. Let's just act like he subscribed. Oh, new subscriber. I just did that myself, by the way, guys. All right, anyway, let's see. Thank you for subscribing, by the way. I want to make that very clear. Let me see. So we have, this is a meme here. It says, when you tell your girl you're bringing home 5 figures a month. And these are 5 figures, you mean, not 5 figures of cash, 5 actual figures. That's funny. I thought I got a little giggle out of that. So I wanted to share that with you guys. Here we are. We have Survival says I might actually get that Thundercats dial. It's not a bad idea, man. Collect what you like. Here we are. We have some in-hand pictures of my man Thor. These are some good pictures too, by the way. These are really good pictures. And it kind of really shows you what we're working with here with Thor. And if you see here, we have, there's a lot of shading in Thor. And I think there's a lot of texture with Thor. And I think this looks really cool. I think what pops out to me the most as far as shading is going to be his cape. That, from the picture on the left, that's the first thing I see is the shading of the cape. And then the second thing I see is his actual, what's standing out to me is the contrast between his actual armor on his legs and his arms, and then his actual body, the body piece where it's like black. The contrast between that is pretty cool. Survival says got Thor coming, best Thor statue. Not mad at that at all. This is when I bought my Thor statue, my Thor Breaker Brimstone from Sideshow. It was either between this Thor or that Thor, and I ended up going with the other Thor because of the smaller base. I know that this is going to take up quite some, some space, so that's why I went with that one. But this was definitely, one that I was thinking about getting. Survival says torso is thick. Yeah, torso is definitely thick for sure. Really, really cool. Super dope piece, man. This is dynamic. Like, these pictures look really good. Just kind of got lost in just looking at all the detail. I look how there's like different like scratches and stuff on his helmet. Love the hair, facial expression. There's even like a 5 o'clock shadow on him. Very, very cool. Look at that. I love how like they have like little details where like a rock is like, up in the air, like it's kind of attached to his cape. I think that's really cool. Love little details like that. Oh, we already saw that one. Here we are with the a little bit more close up of the base. Look at my man's hand. It looks like he is in trouble. Anytime your hand does that, you're definitely in trouble for sure. And here we are with let me remind you guys of what this is. This is the new 1/6 scale Lex Luthor. What I will say is that I didn't expect for his suit to be red and black. I'm sorry, red and blue, like Superman. But also too, I'm not as familiar with this version of Lex Luthor, and I also didn't even realize that he had a. I don't know. I'm stupid. I didn't realize that he had a Superman symbol on his chest. But with seeing that symbol, it makes sense as to why it's the color that it is. But we're seeing that it's almost done, which is super cool. Let me make sure that I have 1/6 scale, of course. Make sure I have pictures of the new XM, the new XM The new XM Rogue, man. XM Rogue. Y'all gotta bear with me today, man. My words are just escaping me left and right today. I don't know why. Maybe I'm hungry. Maybe that's what it is. But yeah, here we are. Let's pull up some more. Let's pull up some other stuff here. This is another statue too. I don't remember who this guy is. Who is this, guys? Can y'all help me? This is from XM Studios. Who is this? Can somebody help me tell me who this is? Because I don't remember. Or what statue this is. I'm looking for, because just for survival, I'm looking for the XM Rogue. I thought that I had it in my pictures, but I don't. I'm looking for it now. It says don't know. Yeah, I don't know either, guys. I can't remember who he is. Someone said it online, but I can't remember who they said. So I apologize. And it looks like I can't find that XM Rogue. Ah, here we are. Right when I said I can't find it. Somebody said Survival says Samurai line. It might be. It looks like that's where it's from. Looks like it's from the Samurai line. I don't know. And here we are, guys. We have the XM Studios Rogue. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I wish I could take this Rogue head sculpt and put it on my Rogue. But we obviously haven't gotten the full reveal yet, but I think that this looks freaking great. So far, this looks good. She looks very slim, very athletic. The head sculpt looks really good. She's beautiful. You know, I think the only thing that I could really see that's wrong with it is, I mean, there's a lot of shading here. Is if you look here in her hair, looks like her hair is like, and that may just be the coloring or the shading or whatever, but it looks like her hair isn't keyed all the way in or something. Like there's a huge seam there. And again, I know this isn't, I'm sure this probably isn't even the final production, final prototype piece. This isn't like an official thing here. So, you know, we're not, this isn't like the final judge here, like to see if this is it or not. But I mean, so far so good. This is, really cool, man. Really dope piece right here. Survival says it looks good from pics. Sideshow one is too clean for me. When you say too clean, what do you mean? But yeah, I agree with you. From the pics, this looks really good. Let's see. John says XM is really good. Is really going to have to kill it to compete with Sideshow. I think that's what you meant. Sideshow. Here's my thing. This is what I got to say about these two. You have Sideshow, who has an X-Men line, XM who has an X-Men line, and you know, I feel like with both of their lines, I feel like they do certain characters. Some of them do certain characters better than the other. But I feel like overall both of their X-Men lines are awesome and great. At the like comparatively, they're the same because they kind of equally share a lot. Like if you don't, let's say for example, if you don't like the XM Studios Gambit, you'll love the Sideshow Gambit. If you don't like the, let's just say if you don't like the XM Studios Rogue, you'll love the Sideshow Rogue. Or you know, maybe if you don't like, you see what I'm saying? Maybe the same thing goes for the Colossus or the Cable, or you know what I'm saying? Like they kind of go back and forth. Like if you don't like one, you'll love the other. But I mean, it kind of just goes back and forth, and so they equal each other out. They, in my opinion, some characters they do better than others, but both of them are freaking phenomenal. I cannot say that enough. Sorrel says, at John, I held out on the sideshow for this, so it better be a home run. And he means clean as in smiling and clean costume, no grit. Okay, got it. Yeah, that one is definitely clean. And this one does look like it's more grit and more mean. So yeah, I agree. But it's still, I mean, nevertheless, it does look freaking awesome. Survival says, do you think Sideshow Storm will be better than XM? I think that it has the potential to. We have a glimpse of what the pose is going to be, right? So two things that's going to determine this for me: the head sculpt, what the face looks like, right? And number two is going to be the base. What does the base look like? Because I mean, I do like the tornado on the Storm, but I need to see what Sideshow does with their Storm. And if the base looks pretty good, if they do the base really well, and if the face sculpt looks better than it does for XM, I think that it can be better than the XM Studios one. And the XM, for what it's worth, the XM Studios Storm is great. It's a great Storm. So they're gonna have to come with their A game to beat out XM. I hope they do though, because I really like Storm and I just want to see Storm done well. So I mean, they've been doing great so far, so I would think. John says, still no word if any company is going to do a Nightcrawler. Yeah, no word, no rumors. What I do know is that well, there is a rumor. What I did hear is that there was a behind the scenes, Warner Brothers or whoever it was, gave statue companies the green light to do Nightcrawler. So I'm assuming at this point they'll start looking into him and sculpting him and things like that. So we'll see. The rumor is that they gave them the green light to go ahead and start, doing him. Because I know before, I think Nightcrawler was off the table. No one could do him. I think now they have the green light to do him. So I guess it's only a matter of time before we, start to see. I think probably towards the end of this year, maybe around the same time as the cons, we maybe not like a prototype actual statue, but maybe like you might start hearing rumblings, maybe like a little sneaky picture of what the sculpt might look like or something like that. Probably towards the end of this year, maybe we'll see something. We'll see. Let's see. Survival says XM is doing Nightcrawler according to Rad Titan. Oh, okay, good. I didn't know that. Okay, that's what's up. I just said all that for no reason. Anyway. Yeah, this is Rogue. All right, no one knows who this is, so we'll just move on from him. All right, here we are. We have some pictures of the 1/3 scale. Irish is in the house. What's up, Irish? What's up? We have some pictures of the 1/3 scale Joker from Prime 1. And these are the first set of pictures, and I know a lot of people were kind of let down because I think it was more so the quality of the pictures and not necessarily the statue itself. Because when I was looking at these pictures, I was thinking to myself, man, he looks small for some reason. I know he's 1/3 scale, but these pictures just make him look pretty small, like he's 1/4 scale. Like you can't really grasp how tall he is and how big he is from these pictures. Because if you look at this, like this, he doesn't look very big here. Like in this left picture, he looks like a premium format, like he's maybe 23 inches tall. It doesn't look like he's 1/3 scale, or is he 1/3 scale? Am I wrong here? Should he be 1/4? I mean, is he 1/3 scale? Let's confirm it. Matter of fact, I mean we got the website pulled up. Why not look at it? So let's see. Let's do Joker. Iris says, Chris, Batman Statue Collector posted some better pics of this piece today, I believe. Yeah, he did, and I saw him. I saw those pictures. Yeah, I saw those pictures. I'll show those here in a second too. So yeah, this is, let's see, let's confirm if this is 1/3. Yeah, it is definitely 1/3. Yeah, and it's 1/3 scale. So yeah, it's supposed to be that tall. It's just These ones are not. Oh, D. Raider says game started. Oh, I didn't even realize we had been going on for an hour. Wow. Well, we're towards the end now, so I can go ahead and jump off here. Let's see. Yeah, artist is showing that. And this is the one. This is the one that Chris posted earlier. Which this is a better picture for sure. This is definitely a better picture. John says Joker is a pass for me. I'm not mad at that. There's a lot of great Jokers out here today. This being one of them. So if you pass on this one, I'm not mad at that. Is there anything pressing, guys? Is there anything pressing? Anything that I'm missing today? Anything that I didn't cover? Survival says me too. Lee Bermejo Joker is the best Joker. Not mad at that at all. Lee Bermejo Joker is crazy good. Crazy good. Like really good. So I think he was probably the Joker of 2020, right? Like without question, right? If I'm not mistaken. John says, did anyone see Iron Studios Hawk Girl statue? Yeah, I saw her. She's like 1/10 scale though, so I think I kind of just didn't really pay much attention. But yeah, I saw it. You know, for what it's worth, I think that I like the pose. I think the paint apps could have been a little bit better, but that's just me being spoiled. Survival says he's gonna look for it. But all right, guys, before we get off here, what I will say is that if you could, you know, as a parting gift, if you could, please just smash the like button. It helps me, helps the channel, helps people like you see my content, find my content. If you just leave a like on the video, so really appreciate that. Hope that you guys have a good weekend. Hope that you have a good holiday tomorrow. Happy MLK Day, and until next time, man. Y'all be good. Y'all be safe. See y'all in the next video. Peace. Boom.